I thought, who is this woman that is on Vanity Fair? And all of a sudden I looked at this, and it's Bruce Jenner. Have you seen that picture? Have you seen that at all, where it's the first Call Me Caitlin?
No,
it's his first photo as a woman.
We'll get a look at little Bruce Jenner here.
This is on our website. We're holding it up at crntalk.com. Just hit on the studio cam. You can check it out.
That is not so little. That is not exactly the kind of the model of femininity.
Bruce Jenner is a woman. The name is now Caitlin.
Oh.
She posed for the cover of Vanity Fair's July issue. It was shot by Annie Leibovitz. She's the famed celebrity photographer.
Well, of course.
And the name is spelled with a C, not a K. Caitlyn Jenner, Caitlyn, did not spell her first name with the K because she wants a clean break from the Kardashian moniker.
Let me look at the picture. Give me the picture.
Let me finish the story, and then you can take a look at it. Sources closely associated with Bruce tell us Caitlyn wants to make it clear to her family and the world she is her own person. Now, that's obvious, obviously, if you look at this, but we're told it was a meaningful choice for her. She has never been her own person before, and becoming part of the Kardashian brood would undermine her goal. Why not? She could maybe marry, one of those guys or whatever, it could be a great storyline for Ryan Seacrest's TV show.
Not sure that is what this is all about, though.
Sources have said that there's bad blood between Caitlyn and the Kardashians. It's all about self-identity. In that Diane Sawyer interview that Bruce made, he made it clear he was saying farewell to the male persona. This picture, if you see it on Vanity Fair, is a full reveal of the transformation. Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce, has just opened a Twitter account saying, "I'm so happy after such a long struggle to be living my true self. Welcome to the world, Caitlyn. Can't wait for you to get to know her/me." Check out the video. Caitlyn models different outfits and seductively poses. I think I'm going to go nauseous here on this in just a little second.
Go ahead and pass the picture over to me so I can get a look at it.
You have to hold it up for our crowd over there. It's on Vanity Fair. And again, someone sent me the deal.
I gotta do one of these things like my dad used to do. I gotta hold it up like real close to my eye just to kind of.
I looked at it. I did not realize it was Bruce Jenner until right here the copy is in front of me. I mean, Caitlyn, whoever it is, that woman on Vanity Fair. Do we have a problem with these cameras all angling here at an angle? Can we straighten this up, Tomas? Could you get in here maybe like about an hour before the show starts? I'd hate to see this during the Larry Elder show tomorrow. We're getting our cameras straightened up here, and apparently there's major problems here. Stay with us on CRN. I'm Michael Horn.
What do you want me to do?
It's actually go check out our website.
What do you want me to do with this picture of Bruce Jenner? Take it away. Just take it away.
I'll take it. I'm back over there. We're going to continue here at the PM show. Monday edition. It's not weekend. I'm sorry. I'm so excited about Caitlyn. I was thinking of spending the night out. We continue straight ahead.
You'll get more floor for less money at Lumber Liquidators with incredible deals on over 400 beautiful full warranty floors from just 49 cents. This week at 5-inch wide pre-finished oak hardwood for under $1 and gorgeous click strand bamboo for $2.29. It's easy to install and 2 times harder than red oak. Plus save as much as 45% on high quality laminate and vinyl wood plank and get 12-month special financing. Get more floor for less money with unbelievable deals on top quality hardwood. Visit lumberliquidators.com today to find a store near you.
Your local pharmacist is also a Health Mart pharmacist, and they're not like other pharmacists.
After Mom's surgery, I was overwhelmed, but I was so relieved. Her Health Mart pharmacist was there to help. They explained her medication and even delivered to her house. Mom got the personal service she needed, and I got something even better. Peace of mind.
Visit healthmart.com to find a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy near you. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Is there a cameraman in the house? Can we get Matt Besance in here? I mean, and Jose, can we get him to work Monday through Friday to set the No, don't shake your head. We got to get these cameras set up in the studio. Everybody go to our website at crntalk.com. There's beautiful shots of us on video that I have personally adjusted myself here for the program. Paul Stern, Michael Horn. A lot of news to talk about today. Caitlyn Jenner, that's the big story here. We're going to hold this up one more time. This is Bruce Jenner now as a woman. Caitlyn with a C. Would you go out with this woman? I'd never get close to her. I got to tell you. Sorry. This is one you don't have to worry about me taking. I mean, it's the Vanity Fair is it's backwards on the cover. Is that supposed to mean that there's been a change or something? It's like you're looking in a mirror or whatever. This is the real, formerly Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner. It is complete. It's done. It's fine. I'd like to see Caitlyn actually get into the Olympics and see how she could do with the 100-mile free stroke. She might be a pretty good swimmer. That's what I'm thinking.
Those legs are so muscular. I don't know if I've ever seen a woman with legs like that.
Not bad looking. Honest. Come on, not bad.
Those are gams. Those are like...
You want to check this out. We should post this on our Facebook page and at crntalk.com, a still photo. For those of you that can't watch the studio cam live, we'll get it up there for you. And we'll put the picture up for you, and you can check it out.
That is not Betty Grable, that is for sure.
It is a little bit Betty Grable-ish. It looks like a kind of a 40s, 50s. That's a Marilyn Monroe-ish picture, actually. You're right.
No, I don't.
It's the full voluptuous person. It is. And not a bad-looking woman, actually, Caitlyn Jenner. Can we get Caitlyn on the show? We never could get Bruce before. He was terrible to get a hold of. But maybe Caitlyn would come on the broadcast with us. And because Caitlyn, Bruce Jenner, we could have gotten on the Fred Dreyer show, but maybe Fred would interview Caitlyn on his weekend sports show. So we have more news here on this. Caitlyn apparently broke the internet. That's what's happened, and probably our website will be that way as soon as we post this picture, at least on the Twitter record, because in just 4 hours, and by the way, this is a woman who is 65 years old, I might say. You think there's been some retouching going on there? Anyway, she is 65 years old, and he was the former Olympian, gained 1 million Twitter followers, and it took President Barack Obama, we know he loves to be on Twitter, 5 to do this, and the same thing when he joined on May 18th. So in 4 hours, he's got the Twitter record. So that means Caitlyn this is your opposition to Hillary Clinton right here. For President of the United States. They're looking for someone to go up against her on the Democratic ticket. I vote Caitlyn. Her first tweet, and again I'm going to repeat that to you, reads, "I'm so happy after such a long struggle to be living my true self. Welcome to the world, Caitlyn. Can't wait for you to get to know me." It has over 180,000 retweets and 240,000 favorites. Wow. At the ESPY Awards coming up on Monday, it was confirmed that today Caitlyn Jenner has been tapped as the next recipient for the ESPY's historic Arthur Ashe Courage Award. Oh my God. The announcement comes just hours after she introduced the world to Caitlyn on the cover of Vanity Fair. The award show took to Twitter to announce the former Olympian Bruce Jenner as this year's receiver. Actually, Caitlyn would be the receiver. In regards to the award, ESPN stated, and I'm quoting now, "The Arthur Ashe Award is one of the most prestigious in sports. Recipients reflect the spirit of Arthur Ashe, possessing strength in the face of adversity, courage in the face of peril, and willingness to stand up for their beliefs no matter what the cost." Caitlyn's going to be joining a long list, by the way, of influential people, including Muhammad Ali, Stuart Scott, Robin Roberts, Nelson Mandela, and Michael Sam.
I don't see any comparison to any of those people.
It's an award. Congratulations. Now, here's other news from the Kardashian family.
Arthur Ashe, one of the greatest tennis
players.
Yeah. When you talk about historic, groundbreaking.
Well, Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn's former self, was a great Olympian. Really was. Was.
I don't consider it the same.
Let me ask you this, because there's a lot of things that we have to answer here. Do the record books now change to Caitlyn? It must still say Bruce Jenner won this. So does that mean that Caitlyn, as she goes about her life now, really has no awards? Because it was Bruce that got those, not Caitlyn. That's an interesting talk show topic here. Good talk show fodder on this one.
I think you're causing trouble, if you ask me.
This is no, I'm not.
Taking the medals away from Caitlyn?
No, I'm not taking any medals. I'm saying, how do they get? Does Caitlyn keep the medals, or do they stay with Bruce? I think they stay with Bruce. I would have to stay with Bruce, and Caitlyn is not the Olympian. It would be Bruce Jenner, and Caitlyn would be her brand new self, doing whatever it is she's going to do. That's the way I would look at it. But I don't know if that's the way it is. It'd be fun to go ahead and check that out. Good. Anybody know? Give us a call here at 818-353-1276, 1276.
Maybe on Wednesday you could dare to ask Fred Dreyer.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. This will be one of the big stories on the Fred Dreyer Weekend Sports Show.
I'm afraid it's going to be one of the big stories on all the shows.
It is. Now, Kim Kardashian, we got some Kardashian news. Guess what? She is pregnant. That's right. Northwest is the son is going to have a big sister. Northwest the girl is going to have going to be a big sister to this new baby. And Kim Kardashian, Kanye West expecting baby number 2. They apparently struggled to conceive, and Kim made the big announcement Sunday night during Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Is that Ryan Seacrest's big show? What a great production that is. North was born on June 15th of 2013, several weeks before her due date. Kanye and Kim have been trying for a second child for some time. They visited several specialists and fertility doctors. She apparently now is 3 months along in her pregnancy. So congratulations to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Some news here. I want to do we have the story today? I've got to get the story about, and Courtney, our producer's listening. I heard this one this morning on the Doug Stefan show, and it's about someone who was in an apartment building and snored so loud he was asked to be thrown out of the building. They had you're familiar with that, aren't you? When you want to get rid of a renter, what do you do? What do you call that? Eviction notice? He was evicted. And we've got to get this story. I've got to read this story today on the show. This is going to be a good one.
I once told me that I took a shower too loud, and they actually called the police.
There you go. That's the problem. This guy was actually snoring so loud people heard him between the walls, and he is being evicted.
Had the police tap it on my bedroom door and ask me what the commotion was all about.
Well, you're noisy here sometimes on the show, too, I have to admit. I've been, though, on wine trips and the special remote broadcast with you. Have been in the other room, and I've heard no shenanigans or snoring of any kind. I, on the other horn, used to snore. Did I ever wake you up with my snoring through a wall?
Not recently, no.
What do you mean, not recently?
I think there was that one occasion.
Because I got that CPAC machine right now. It just goes a big mask over my whole body.
There was that incident up at Kane 5 up at Napa.
Oh, yeah. What happened there?
That was the last time I think we shared a room.
Yeah, well, someone was snoring, and I thought it was Jan Maxwell Smith. It could have been me. I don't remember. Jessica Alba's in the news. We're going to get to that story. Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch on the market. We kind of teased that one last week. We'll get the big story for you there as well. But there's action figures out on the market that we'll tell you about, too. You can buy your own Tina Fey and Amy Poehler action figures.
Maybe you could send Gender over to the Neverland Ranch, just cut it to sleep there.
Who? Gender or Jenner? Is that what you're talking about? It's Caitlyn. It's no longer Bruce Jenner. It's Caitlyn Jenner. And not a bad-looking woman, I have to admit. Tomas, you could drink it a little bit some nights. You might get confused. Could she end up in the car with you?
Tomas doesn't get confused that much.
This could be, I'm telling you, I think Tomas, if I didn't tell him who this was, would be quite smitten. That's just my personal thought when I see it. Well, let's continue straight ahead.
Let me take just a moment or two, if I may, and talk about a great place to eat. That's right. For you folks anywhere in the eastern San Fernando Valley, drop into Bob's Big Boys. That's right. In Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. Now, everybody remembers the name Bob's. They're getting bigger and bigger every day. And little old Bob carrying the hamburger in his checkered overalls is the same Bob that you remember from back through the years. And, of course, if you want to go in for a great lunch, remember their classic burger, the original double-deck hamburger combination. Delicious 100% pure ground beef in 2 patties with American cheese, lettuce, and our famous Big Boy special sauce. The name is Bob, and I think when you go in, you'll say, by golly, I'm sure glad that I found this restaurant because it's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They've got all kinds of things, and all you have to do is remember. Bob's Big Boy in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. It's a great place to eat.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new law clause that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-351-8614. That's 800-351-8614. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-351-8614.
Hi, I'm Larry Minetti from Magnum PI. Remember me? I played Rick. And over the years, I've been asked so many times to republish my book, Aloha Magnum, which is a 5-star hit. Well, folks, I did it. If you want to see the behind-the-scenes episodes and all the naughty things that went on Magnum PI, you go to the internet and punch up LarryMinetti.com, and Aloha Magnum is there at your reach. I thank you for your loyalty. Take care, folks.
Hi, this is Fred Dreyer. Join me and Michael Horn on the PM Show Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, here on CRN Digital Talk. We talk about things in the sports world nobody else does. So listen in to me and Mike at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on CRN Digital Talk. And go to crntalk.com for more information on other show times. And don't forget to take us with you by downloading the CRN app on the App Store.
It's the PM Show, nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn, along with Paul Stern. Glad to have you all on board with us today. Jessica Alba is in the news. She is on the cover. Now, there's a cover I look at. Where's the picture of that one that we have here? Do we have it anywhere? I don't see that magazine here. Oh, there's one here of True Stories. I see that in Popular Mechanics, but not the Forbes magazine. This is the cover of Forbes magazine, the first issue for America's richest self-made women. This is impressive. Our hats off to Jessica Alba. She is making big bucks these days, and but not like some of her acting peers. She's an entrepreneur. She's seriously making a fortune from it. Jessica's still a working actress in the entertainment industry. She's also focusing on other things. She's one of the she is a 34-year-old. One of her priority, besides her family, is her company called The Honest Company. Have you heard about this? The Honest Company. That's led her to become the cover girl for Forbes magazine's America's Richest Self-Made Women issue. Now, she's the mother of 2. She isn't number 1 on that list. She does have a hefty $200 million that she's sitting on top of from the company, though. She co-founded The Honest Company back in 2012, and in just a short amount of time, it's now valued at $1 billion with a B, as in boy, $1 billion, and she currently holds a 15 to 20% stake in that business. This is great. Jessica revealed she came up with the idea for the company back in 2008 when she was pregnant and had her first child. She was washing a bunch of onesies, and she received at the baby shower with some standard detergent. She found herself breaking out, and that began the search for something chemical-free that's safe for babies and everyone else in the world. Quoting her, she said, "I felt like my needs weren't being met as a modern person. I want beautiful design like everybody else, but it shouldn't be premium price, and it should, of course, be safe." And the rest is history. After doing some research about chemical-free baby products and finding things that were just absurdly priced, Jessica went on to create a blossoming business by making safe and affordable products that are safe. So that's a good thing, and that's a business to get into because all moms will want to get that if it's like, you know, detergent and healthy and that kind of thing for the kids. Good stuff. And now, Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. Up, by the way, our friend Generalissimo Frederico Beaton, who is also selling his place, I believe, just shy of $100 million. Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch is on the market for $100 million. You know, it backs up to the Fess Parker Winery. They kind of the properties meet, and this is $100 million, and not just anyone can buy it. There's details here. The home that was once known as Michael Jackson's infamous Neverland Ranch, which I understand is haunted. We know a guy that was on this that used to be the chef there, and he said the place was haunted. It's been renamed Sycamore Valley Ranch. I wonder if it's still haunted, maybe even more so with the passing of Michael. It's now being listed on the real estate market for $100 million. Now, many people, not many of us probably could afford a nine-figure home, but Michael Jackson's fans are going to try to put their best to pose as potential buyers just to get a glimpse of the King of Pop's former living quarters. So the listing agents for the property, there's a Jeffrey Highland, a Harry Kolb, and a Suzanne Perkins. They used to work with Don Draper, by the way, at his agency back in New York, Mad Men, if you watch. I just made that up. Anyway, they're taking precautions against the fans of Michael Jackson who could be saying they want to see it and try to get in as a potential buyer. So this Jeffrey Highland said, our seller is not encouraging a lot of showings. And then Suzanne, another of the listing partners, says we're not going to be giving tours. Property, by the way, is in Los Olivos, California, above Santa Barbara. It's about 40 miles north of Santa Barbara, and it's equipped with a lot of things. Now, it doesn't have the orangutans or the elephants that once roamed the ranch when Michael Jackson was still alive, but it's said that the amusement park rides are gone, along with the animals, but there's currently one lone llama on the estate. And Michael Jackson used to own it had a floral clock that spelled out Neverland. That's what's still left behind. The building that used to house the Neverland Ranch Fire Department, along with railroad tracks and the train station that was created at Michael Jackson's request, apparently still there. The giant property, about 2,700 acres, has roughly 22 structures on it. There used to be a haunted wine cellar. It was below the game room that Phil Lamarck, the chef there, told us about. Anyway, it's a Normandy-style main house. Again, that was haunted. With 6 bedrooms, it sits between, at least according to this guy that worked there. I don't want to blow any kind of deal or my commission. But it's a Normandy-style main house with 6 bedrooms, sits between the property's 2 lakes. Again, someone saw people, Indians walking on the lake. I don't know, maybe Phil Lamarck drank too much. Anyway, it has attached staff quarters, a 4-bedroom guest house near the main house, a 2-bedroom guest house farther from the house. It also comes with a swimming pool equipped with a cabana, a barbecue area, a basketball court, and a tennis court. There's also a 50-seat movie theater, and Michael had that put in with a private viewing balcony and a stage that includes trapdoors for magic shows. I've got to get to this place, see if I can put in a bid.
Ka'anapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Located in the heart of Maui's premier resort, Ka'anapali Beach Hotel is officially recognized as Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel and the #1 best value in Hawaii. With a range of accommodations and affordable dining options, this is the ideal setting to turn Hawaiian dreams into lifelong memories. Live Hawaiian entertainment every evening, free year-round children's programs, weekly arts and crafts fairs, welcome breakfast, and departure kukui lei ceremonies add to the value. Swim in the whale-shaped pool. Indulge in the fabulous spa and hotel salon. Enjoy Hawaiian hospitality at its best at the Ka'anapali Beach Hotel. Call 800-262-8450 or go to kvhmaui.com. That's kvhmaui.com. Aloha.
Ka'anapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Have you ever considered adding a home security system but thought it would be too expensive? Here's the good news. There's never been a more affordable time to help protect your home, valuables, and your loved ones. You can now get a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, with the installation of a new ADT monitored system. Here's even better news. Your new system, worth $850, is free. You pay just a $99 installation charge and purchase monthly monitoring for less than $2 a day. Call Protect Your Home today at 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. Get the peace of mind that comes with owning an ADT monitored system, plus a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home. Call now, 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. 36-month monitoring contract required. General terms and conditions apply. Visit protectyourhome.com/terms.
Homeowners, now is the season to be thinking about your roof, because all it takes is one storm to turn a small roof problem into a major leak. If it's time for a new roof, call Sears at 888-465-9720. You can save $500 if you call right now. Sears licensed, fully insured contractors can get your roofing job done right. Just call 888-465-9720. Sears has a variety of shingles and styles that are built for long-lasting performance, and you'll save $500 if you call now. So call Sears for a free in-home consultation at 888-465-9720. Hurry, offer ends soon. Not available in all areas. Installation provided by Sears authorized licensed contractors. License information available upon request. That's Sears Roofing. Call right now and save $500. Call 888-465-9720. 888-465-9720. Call Sears now and get that roof repaired. Call 888-465-9720.
Now that Rite Aid has joined the Plenty program, Wellness Plus is even more rewarding, because now you get a second easy way to save. That's right. On top of the amazing values you enjoy with Wellness Plus points, your new card gives you Plenty points, which can be earned in one place and used for savings in another. Earn and use your Plenty points at Rite Aid, Macy's, AT&T, Exxon and Mobil, and other participating partners. It's even more of the value you love. It's Wellness Plus with Plenty. Get your new card at Rite Aid today. With us, it's personal.
The Doug Stephan Good Day program, early morning radio, and I guess it is radio, although it's radio on TV because this is CRN Digital Talk. You can find out what's going on in the world. We talk about the issues of the day, the events of the day, the people that people are talking about. We have an interesting way of looking at the news and having a little fun with the issues. So if you want to have some fun, learn a few things, and get up on the right side of the world, Doug Stephan's Good Day program, weekday mornings, 2 to 7 a.m. on CRN Digital Talk.
Welcome back here to the PM Show Monday edition, CRN Digital Talk Radio. So this guy that used to be at Neverland Ranch, he was a chef there along with his wife. I told him to write a book. He saw strange things there. They used to hear like a little girl laughing in the big, the chain. There was a big light in the center of the main house and a chain that would be moving back and forth. And Michael Jackson, I know this for a fact because it was checked out by the great legendary Rick Dees when he went up to Neverland Ranch. There was a room with toy soldiers in it. There was a room with dolls in it. There's a room with trains. And Phil Lamarck would leave the house, shut everything off, come back in, and the lights were on. And when he walked in, turn the lights off a second time, he would look, and all the little army men were like looking at him as he walked through the room. And the dolls were looking at him, and the trains were all going. And then he had this really strange situation. We got to get him on to talk about this.
Phil's wife, was it Stella?
Yeah, Stella. She's great too. He went to the barn, which was the room that Michael Jackson had all the his toys, the electronic games and all that stuff, the helicopters that fly and the ski balls, whatever you want to call it, were all in this one room. And below that was this great wine cellar. Now the wine cellar, the guy that sold this to Michael Jackson, when Michael Jackson bought it, there was money or a check handed to the guy, and he just got in his car and drove away without taking anything with him. He just left. So that tells me there might be some shenanigans at this house. That it might be, there might have been some sort of. I wonder if you got to disclose that in the notes when you sold it. It might have been haunted. This is all hearsay now. But yes, you were going to say.
I was going to say, kind of reminiscent of that old Amityville Horror movie.
Yes, get out. I've had that said to me before, but it's been Eric Hines when he's been in the studio. Get out. So anyway, so this Phil Lamarck this is a strange story. He said he went in to try to get some wine from the wine cellar because Michael Jackson did not drink, and so there was fine bottles of French wine and things in the wine cellar. And Michael Jackson said, "You can, Phil, if you want this, you can have some wine." So he would go down there, Phil Lamarck, to get some wine for either a dinner that Michael Jackson was going to have served, or maybe for his own use. And it was a bonus deal there. Phil had packed up his car. No, I don't know about that. Anyway, so there was some fine wine, and he opened up the door. It was a full moonlit night. And he opened it, and it wouldn't unlock. He tried to open the door. And so finally he jiggled it, and the door opened, and when he opened it, all the video machines and the lights were on. And he said there was nobody in the room, but like the helicopters were going up and down, and noises ding, ding, ding on the pinball machines and all that were going. And he said the hair on the back of his neck stood right up. and the door sort of closed behind him, and he couldn't get out, and he said, I am not scared. He's French. I am not scared. I am not scared. And he went to the steps. Paul is shaking his head because you heard the same story.
That is the story.
And he walked down the steps, and all of a sudden all the lights went off, and all you could see were the tinkling little like things, little like star sparkles in the wine bottles. And so he went and he grabbed the bottles of wine that he wanted, walked up the steps, and then ran out of the place and went and got his wife and came back and everything was fine. Is that strange? That's a strange story. And he said there were sightings of people walking on the lakes and things of that. It is strange. But I'd still like to go see the place. Apparently they're not showing it to people like me. Maybe if you and I went in together, Paul, we could scrape up at least a down payment for a $100 million house. What is that, about $5,000?
I don't know, but after basically telling that story for the umpteenth time and killing any potential deal that might be in effect, you might be on the wrong end of, I hate to say, of a lawsuit.
Why? This is Phil Lamarck hearsay story. He was there. These are stories he told.
I know, but all I'm saying is you got a $100 million deal pending, and then you start talking the story.
I don't know if it's that way now, but it was that way before. There was a picture up on the website one time when you could see a reflection in the back corner that they had up on the internet about it. That was up on the internet. That's common knowledge.
I don't know, all of the stuff that I'm not afraid, I'm not scared, all that stuff.
Yeah, that was Phil Lamarck saying. He actually testified, Phil Lamarck, in the Michael Jackson trial. I was watching it on TV, and I looked, and I went, hey, what's that guy? And I was like, wait a minute, that's Phil Lamarck. He was on the witness stand, testifying, I guess, when he was serving some French fries to Michael Jackson. It's quite an interesting, we got to can we get Phil Lamarck on here again? He'll tell that story. That is just great. I mean, I paraphrased it and made it pretty scary. It's even freakier when Phil Lamarck tells it. Now, you can buy your own Tina Fey and Amy Poehler action figures if you would like to. They're, from Saturday Night Live, former stars there. And also I don't think they're going to do the Golden Globes anymore because this was their last year. They said they're going to do it. They have their own action figures in honor of Comic-Con. And the toy company Biff Bang Pow has created limited edition miniature 3.5-inch likenesses of the ladies, as well as a fold-out version of their Weekend Update news desk. So I guess you can pretend you're playing as, Weekend Update. There's just going to be 2,400 sets. They're going to be available on a first-come, first-served basis at the Entertainment Earth booth at the San Diego Comic-Con beginning on July 8th. Tammy Faye and Amy Poehler co-hosted Weekend Update back in 2004 to 2006. It was good when they were doing it, I guess. That was good. Sure. Enrique Iglesias, he was seriously injured here recently when he grabbed a drone that was buzzing during his concert. Now, this happened Saturday night in Tijuana. Wow. Apparently some people, perform at the Forum, Madison Square Garden. Enrique was in Tijuana. He was performing to a crowd of about 12,000. The drone was part of the concert, and he sometimes grabs it as it flies around and shows the audience his point of view from the camera that's on that drone. This time he grabbed the wrong part and the drone sliced into his hand. He went to the side of the stage for help, but he was advised to pull the plug on the concert and get immediate medical attention. And Enrique went on for about 30 minutes with a blood-soaked T-shirt. This is terrible. He was rushed to an airport then. An ambulance was waiting for him to give him first aid. He then flew to L.A. to meet with a specialist, and he will need reconstructive surgery. It's a sad story.
I wondered if he was performing in some old, like a Coliseum where they used to hold the bullfights, the Mexican bullfights.
Maybe, I don't know.
People used to go to Tijuana and watch that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Mila Kunis, she's had a convicted stalker, and that stalker has escaped from a mental facility. This is like the true TV show Stalker. You watched that, didn't you, Tomas, with Maggie Q? Stalker. It's a pretty good show. Got canceled by CBS. A guy who's been twice convicted, two times convicted of stalking Mila Kunis, has escaped from a mental health facility and is on the loose. This is scary. This is according to the LA County Sheriff's Department. This guy, Stuart Lynn Dunn. The guys who are accused always have three names. Stuart Lynn Dunn vanished from a supposedly secure mental facility in Pomona, California, about 8 p.m. on Sunday. Dunn had been confined to the facility since pleading no contest in 2013 to felony stalking. He's been arrested several times for stalking Mila, and once again following her to the gym and waiting in the parking lot 3 days in a row. Mila Kunis has been notified that Dunn escaped. I'd get security up around me pretty quick. We'll continue straight ahead here. It's the PM show, Monday edition. I'm sorry, I'm moving ahead to the weekends. It's just Monday. We got the whole week in front of us here on CRN.
What would an extra $250 a month mean to you? For some, it's a little financial breathing room. For others, it's a car payment, a home repair, or help with college tuition. Hi, I'm Jay Farner, president of Quicken Loans, and I've got some great news if you're looking to save money on your mortgage. All it takes is a simple phone call to Quicken Loans at 800-QUICKEN to see if you qualify for the government's Home Affordable Refinance Program, or HARP. Folks who refinance with HARP can save an average of $250 a month. That's $3,000 a year. Our home loan experts fully understand the HARP guidelines, and they'll walk you through our streamlined process. And for 5 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction. And this year, for the first time, they've also ranked us highest in mortgage servicing. Call 800-QUICKEN or visit QuickenLoans.com.
Visit jdpower.com for award information. Important terms and conditions apply. Call us for cost information. Equal housing lender. Licensed all 50 states and MLS number 3030.
You'll get more floor for less money at Lumber Liquidators with incredible deals and over 400 beautiful full warranty floors from just 49 cents. This week at 5-inch wide pre-finished oak hardwood for under $1. Or exotic and gorgeous 3/4-inch solid pre-finished acacia. It's hard to find at other stores, but we've got it for $2.99. Plus save as much as 45% on high quality laminate and vinyl wood plank and get 12-month special financing. Get more floor for less money with unbelievable deals on top quality hardwood. Visit lumberliquidators.com today to find a store near you.
Now that Rite Aid is part of the Plenty program, Wellness Plus is more rewarding than ever. Why? Because now Wellness Plus with Plenty gives you a second way to save with Plenty Points, which works similar to Plus Up Rewards, only better. Because Plenty Points can be earned in one place and used for savings at Rite Aid, Macy's, AT&T, Exxon and Mobil, and other participating partners. So if you like Plus Ups, you're going to love Plenty Points. Wellness Plus with Plenty. Get your card at Rite Aid today. With us, it's personal.
PM Show Monday edition, CRN Digital Talk Radio. A lot of news coming your way here today on the show, entertainment news. The Duggars are confirming that they have an exclusive interview, guess what, on Fox News. This is going to be, Dr. Phil hoped to secure an exclusive interview with the Duggars, but it looks like Fox News has officially secured a sit-down with the 19 kids and counting family. Now, in the interview, the couple will discuss Josh Duggar's molestation scandal, and it's going to be on Megyn Kelly's show. This will be good. Megyn Kelly has a great program on Fox News. The couple apparently released the following statement, quoting, "Next week we will sit down with Megyn Kelly on Fox News to share our hearts with you about the pain that we walked through as a family 12 years ago, the tears we all shed and the forgiveness that was given. We appreciate the outpouring of love and prayers for our family at this time." End of quote. And so it sounds like the Duggars are committed to kind of the forgiveness thing that they've got there, and we'll see what happens on this. That'll be on Megyn Kelly's show. So you watch that show at all? It's a good one. I know you got rid of cable, so don't even talk about it. Also, let's see. We have some other news stories. Rick Perry says he's running for president again, and he's ready this time. So Rick Perry, the former governor of Texas, and he was a 2012 presidential campaign runner, was set on the Mike Gallagher show on Salem Radio right here on CRN. You heard him on CRN3 on Saturday. You've told the show's host he's ready to stand on that stage in the first debate along with the other members of the Republican field. And it's this is interesting because Rick Perry, he had that problem where he wanted to close one office as president, but couldn't quite remember what the president's was, so he uses a teleprompter now. But I saw him speak recently in, I guess it was San Bernardino, California. And, just like President Barack Obama, who also uses a teleprompter, this guy is real conversational, Rick Perry. It seems like a guy that you would like to hang out with. I met him even backstage, went back there, and it's like, I wouldn't have thought about supporting him, but after you meet these guys, sometimes they kind of rub off on you as being true, sincere people. And he seems like one of those sincere guys, and apparently was very successful as the governor of Texas. And I think they tried to trump him up on some bribery charges or whatever of a public official. But he's kind of passed through a lot of tests on this, and now he's ready to run for president. He said because He wants to make a difference in the country. So he's been announced. Another Republican running for president. Joni Mitchell is in the news. She's recovering from a brain aneurysm.
Oh my God!
She's been moved to a rehab facility. And Joni Mitchell's, Help Me. Remember that song she had in Big Yellow Taxi and all those great tunes? She's very big in the 70s. She's has been reported that she's recovering from a brain aneurysm rather than a stroke, as was previously speculated back in March. And she also was saying, I think she wrote Both Sides Now. She was found unconscious in her Los Angeles home, but there's been conflicting reports regarding the state of her health.
Judy Collins?
This is Joni Mitchell. They say the Both Sides Now singer. Judy Collins sang Both Sides Now. I don't know. Did she write it or did Joni Mitchell? I'm guessing you look that one up, Tomas. Tomas will be on that.
That would be something new.
I think it was Joni Mitchell was more the songwriter, but Judy Collins did write songs. Judy Collins sang it very well, I thought. Anyway, there's conflicting reports regarding the state of her health, and they said she had a skin disorder that caused lesions and itching, and that may have caused the initial hospitalization. But her Facebook page has posted an article that highlights that she had a brain aneurysm, and that's why she was hospitalized. And the post was not an official statement, so it was just a post up there. So there's still speculation as to what's going on, but we hope that she gets better and feels better. And is
she had been reported near death.
I know. And it's like she was the mainstays of the 70s rock and folk world and that sort of a thing.
What is it? The James Taylor, the
Carly Simon, Joni Mitchell.
Even the Eagles, maybe
the Eagles were then.
Sound.
Neil Diamond in that time. It was a really good place. Did you look it up, Tomas? What is it? Just give us the announcement there. I got your mic open if you want to tell us.
Joni Mitchell wrote these songs.
That's what I thought. She's the prolific songwriter.
I did not know that.
And sang a lot of herself. Really good. She's great. Vince Vaughn is in the news. He has been weighing in on gun control. He has never been one to hold his tongue back. And so he has recent statements that were found to ruffle a few feathers. This in the July issue of British GQ. Apparently his statements aren't accepted here in the United States, so he has to go to the mother country, to the British GQ magazine. And apparently he's dished out he's about the second season of True Detective, and they were talking about that, and then the conversation turned political, and he is on a crusade against drugs. He said America's crusade against drugs is ridiculous. He says it's ridiculous, our crusade against drugs. The actor doesn't hold back his opinions, and his views on gun control will shock some readers because he says on whether individuals should have the right to bear arms, he said, I'm quoting now, I support people having a gun in public, full stop, not just in your home. We don't have the right to bear arms because of burglars. We have the right to bear arms to resist the supreme power of a corrupt and abusive government. It's not about duck hunting. It's about the ability of the individual. Wow. A lot of people might thought he was, against gun control, but apparently he's for what the Constitution says we have, the right to bear arms, which I am too. I think you should have the right to do it as long as it's in the Constitution. All these naysayers say, ooh, now if you're going to go nuts and have some nutcase get hold of a gun, they're going to get a gun anyway or whatever. Make some bomb like some of these crazy people are, out there. It's like there are nutcases. All the more reason to have a gun to stop some of these nutcases if they get out of control. You shaking your head right with me, Tomas? I'm with you on that. All right, we'll take a little break, come back with more. It is the PM Show Monday edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm going to go pick up the British edition of the GQ magazine just to read the Vince Vaughn article. Should be some good reading.
CRN travelers, relax at the beautiful Fountain Grove Inn and Conference Center in Santa Rosa, California. Come to quality and come to luxury. Experience the newly renovated guest rooms. They're generously sized and they're decorated in the Tuscan tradition. They have great, incredible pillow-top mattresses, luxurious linens, and down-filled comforters. The Fountain Grove Inn also offers complimentary Wi-Fi and internet access. There's warm cookies and coffee every evening in the hotel lobby, and you can visit the newly remodeled Equus Restaurant and Equus Lounge with its new wine bar. It's the ideal place to relax and enjoy a glass of wine and watch our What's Cooking on Wine show on CRN with host Larry Van Alst on Wednesdays. It's the Fountain Grove Inn, Hotel, and Conference Center located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. It's easily located in Santa Rosa off the 101 Fountain Grove Parkway exit. Call 707-578-6101. That's 707-578-6101 or visit fountaingroveinn.com.
Working smarter tips from watching a dog? AARP jobs expert Carrie Hannon says it might sound silly, but her dog does things we can all do to make our jobs more pleasant.
Just some simple tips. Starting a day with gusto, and she's in a good mood and she's ready to get rolling. She focuses on one task at a time. She's wholly present in the moment, and I think that's something that so many of us in our jobs get distracted and so forth, and she's always pushing in new directions and exploring.
And networking. Hannon offers these daily tips.
Skip the big goals. Outline what your ultimate goals might be for your work, but it's really helpful to break it down into small goals, learn new skills, cherry pick the goals that you can really work on today. I think you have a greater opportunity to really succeed and find joy in your job.
Carrie Hannon's book is Love Your Job. That's Primetime Focus, brought to you by AARP. I'm Aileen Ellis.
Have you ever considered adding a home security system but thought it would be too expensive? Here's the good news. There's never been a more affordable time to help protect your home, valuables, and your loved ones. You can now get a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, with the installation of a new ADT monitored system. Here's even better news. Your new system, worth $850, is free. You pay just a $99 installation charge and purchase monthly monitoring for less than $2 a day. Call Protect Your Home today at 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. Get the peace of mind that comes with owning an ADT monitored system, plus a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home. Call now, 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. 36-month monitoring contract required. General terms and conditions apply. Visit protectyourhome.com/terms.
Welcome back here to the PM show. Monday edition on CRN. I'm Michael Horn along with Paul Stern. So I'm impressed with this Vince Vaughn weighing in. He's against gun control. He's for people's rights to bear arms. And he was interviewed in the British GQ magazine. And he said, I support people having a gun in public, full stop, not just in your home. We don't have the right to bear arms because of burglars. We have the right to bear arms to resist the supreme power of a corrupt and abusive government. It's not about duck hunting. It's about the ability of the individual. I agree with that. Then he went on to say, because they asked him about the mass shootings that happened in recent years, and most notably back in 2012, Sandy Hook, that massacre that left 20 kids and 6 staffers dead, a horrible thing. And Vince said, they're all due to the country's ban on weapons. Here's his quote. He says, take mass shootings. They've only happened in places that don't allow guns. These people are sick in the head and are going to kill innocent people. They are looking to slaughter defenseless human beings. They do not want confrontation. In all of our schools, it is illegal to have guns on campus. So again and again, these guys go and shoot up these bleeping schools because they know there are no guns there. They are monsters killing 6-year-olds, end of quote. So they asked him if he believes now that guns should be allowed in schools, and his quote is, of course. Banning guns is like banning forks in an attempt to stop making people fat. I love that line. Banning guns is like banning forks in an attempt to stop making people fat. Taking away guns, taking away drugs, the booze, it won't rid the world of criminality. He's absolutely right. Why doesn't he run? Maybe he can be the running mate to Rick Perry. He'd win, too. Vince Vaughn could win. There's a guy that we should put our support behind. Jennifer Aniston should have hung out with him. She's with some other guy now. She was with Vince Vaughn for a while, wasn't she? Disney, Tron 3 has been officially shut off. Disney's not going to continue this franchise. There was impressive box office performance back in 2010, and Tron Legacy, though, won't be getting a sequel after all. There was a 1982 original was reportedly set to start filming in Canada this fall, but now the plans are officially scrapped. It made like $400 million during its run, so it's kind of surprising that they're not having more installments, but they won't. So, and also, George Clooney's Tomorrowland is underperforming in theaters, making back only about $33 million. I think it's because the clip is terrible. It's like George Clooney reflecting, show me some action or something that's happening in Tomorrowland. I'll go see it. So, anyway, there you have it. Elizabeth Smart and her welcome have, welcomed a baby girl to the world. The girl kidnapped from her Utah home as a 14-year-old back in 2002. And she eventually escaped and was rescued from her kidnappers. She overcame that terrible situation 13 years ago. She now has another reason to celebrate, a new baby girl. So congratulations to she and her husband.
A lot of people talking about that rock concert that took place up in the wine country this past weekend, that Bottle Rock event that took place.
Yeah, how was that?
I don't know. Who put that on? Was that one of our good friends? Was it Tom Fuller, Terry Hall?
I think they promoted it, but they're doing some promotion on it. But that is a new event that's been growing ever so increasingly.
Kind of bringing a whole younger generation up into the wine country, I would imagine.
They could have packed it in if they had a Caitlyn Jenner performing. That would have been something else.
Would you stop making jokes?
By the way, we got that story. So this guy was in this...
Talk about packing it in.
This guy was in an apartment building and apparently snored so loud people could hear him in the next apartment. What a cheap building that must be if you can't even snore in your own room. And so they evicted him. Said he had to leave because he was snoring too loud. Right. That would be something that would happen to me, and I'd be quite perturbed about it. My dog snores. You know how your dog kind of becomes you? So my dog has learned how to snore and sort of sleep all spread eagle in his dog bed. Same way I do. Actually, her bed. I'm sorry, Angie. I apologize. I almost was going to turn you into Bruce Angie instead of Caitlin Angie. All right, we got to get out of here. That's our show. Thank you so much for joining us. If you missed anything, go to our website at crntalk.com. Hey, download our cell phone app. It's really easy. Take your cell phone, your smartphone, hit pound 250 and send like you're making a call. Pound 250 send. When the call is answered, say CRN Talk. It'll be downloaded as a text message. For our producer, Courtney Kadare, for Paul Stein, Michael Horn, have a great Monday.
CRN Digital Talk Radio prides itself on being the station of every situation. And you can listen to us on nearly any platform and device. Download to your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry episodes of What's Cookin'. And take Master Sommelier Michael Jordan with you to the wine shop so he can help you pick out that perfect bottle of wine. Stream episodes of the Sonoma Wine Report through our CRN app, TuneIn Radio, Nobex, Stitcher, UTunes, or AHA Radio. And start planning that unforgettable weekend in the wine country. They're in your corner on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and many other apps. And of course, you can always listen live through your local cable TV provider, as well as on our website at crntalk.com. For more information on where to listen to these great shows, along with many others, log on to crntalk.com.